Aun Ure took off his jade and jumped to his death off the way-away bridge late on a fifth-day summer evening in full view of passing traffic. Kaul Lan heard the tragic news from his grandfather the following morning. "Only 24 years old, and the last male of the Aun line," Kaul Sen sighed sadly, sitting down to breakfast and motioning impatiently for Lan's mother to hurry bringing his tea. "The Auns were heroes of the war. How could such a powerful green-bone family be so unlucky?" Kaul Sen curled his lip and made a smacking sound of bewildered disappointment. Lan stood in the kitchen, numb with disbelief and shock. Aun Ure had been his good friend and classmate. They had been among the 50 children in the very first class of students at Kaul Shae Academy. After their graduation 5 years ago, Ure had sworn oaths to no peak and become a strong and talented young fist who carried his jade well and always seemed cheerful, funny, and well-liked, a contrast to some of his more volatile relatives. At times, he would unexpectedly fall into sudden and severe bouts of depression, but they had seemed brief enough, or else Ure had masked them well enough, that Lan hadn't imagined his friend would ever end his own life. Now, along with astonishment and grief, Lan felt a terrible sense of guilt. Over the past year, at his grandfather's direction, he'd pulled back from duties on the military side of the clan to focus on his college classes and on shadowing no-peak leaders, learning all the functions of the clan, understanding its large and complex web of relationships. He'd had little time to spare to keep in touch with old school friends like Aun and Woon. If only he'd spoken to Aun Ure at the right moment, could he have turned him away from such an irreversible decision?